Top 10 Best Places to Visit in New Zealand.
If you're new to Travel Wish feed, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on the next beautiful destinations we feature.
New Zealand is an island country that's packed full of surprises. Consisting of 2 main islands, it features endless picturesque landscapes and sceneries. It also features lakes, mountains, and forests that are incomparable to other places. While its nature should be the primary focus when you're visiting the country, don't forget to give the same attention to the bustling cities that are full of historical sites. Today, we've rounded up a list of the top 10 best places to visit in New Zealand, so stick around to find out more. Number 10. Piha Beach. Piha Beach, located on the west coast of Auckland, is a popular destination among both locals and tourists because it has something for all types of visitors. Locals prefer to head to Piha Beach as it's located not too far away from the city, and it's where they can spend a relaxing weekend to distress from their busy lives. One of the beach's many appeals is its dark, almost blackened sand. Surfing is one of the most popular water activities there. In fact, there are events and surf competitions that are held every once in a while. While the Piha Beach is the ideal place to surf, abseiling along the Piha Canyon is also something you should try. Sitting between Piha and North Piha, the Lion Rock is climbable and gives a spectacular view of the landscape. The heavy surf and strong currents can make the Tasman Sea dangerous at times, so it's recommended for swimmers and surfers to visit the beach during the summer when lifeguards are around. The beach is accessible by a 50-minute drive from Auckland. Number 9. The Coromandel Peninsula. When you first glance at the Coromandel Peninsula, you would think that it's a remote island, thousands of miles away from the nearest town. It's located across the Hauraki Gulf in the Pacific east of Auckland. It's an isolated and secluded piece of land, with craggy mountains hidden in the forest. The peninsula houses one of the North Island's best golden beaches and magnificent coastal landscapes, all ready to be explored. If you intend on going there, start your journey by going to the small town of Thames. And while you're there, don't forget to make a pit stop at the Hot Water Beach, where you can dig your own hot bubbling pool and relax after a long day of traveling. The mining towns that line the western side are also worth a visit. For years, these towns have hosted people who love living an alternative lifestyle that's different from the usual and exhausting city life. It's one of the few places where you can find mountains crisscrossing walking tracks and trails. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to support us by hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our amazing content. Number 8. Mount Cook National Park. When you first see Mount Cook National Park, you won't believe it's a real place. It lies in the heart of the Southern Alps and boasts some of New Zealand's highest mountains. You can explore the national park by going through the Hooker Valley walking track or taking a stroll along the Hooker River. It's so quiet and echoey that just by standing and listening, you will be able to hear the sound of glaciers cracking and moving. It's an ideal place for people who love to hike and nature lovers. The national park is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Te Waheponemu, which is located in the southwest corner of the South Island of New Zealand. If you don't have enough time to visit all these places, you can visit Lake Tasman, where you can see the reflection of Mount Cook as well as the giant icebergs in the water. Number 7. Rotorua. Located on the lake's banks with the same name, Rotorua is one of the most active geothermal places in the world. It's known for its many boiling hot pools, volcanic craters, and hot springs that are scattered everywhere in the region. The city is one of New Zealand's most popular tourist attractions, and you can see the hot steam and the smell of sulfur lingering in the air. Number 6. Kaikoura. At number 6, we have the picturesque coastal village of Kaikoura. Located miles away from the city of Christchurch, the village is renowned for its amazing marine life and green lifestyle. It boasts a stunning view of the jagged mountains against the stunning coastline of the village. Kaikoura is a popular destination among wildlife enthusiasts who flock to the village just to witness the breaching of humpback and sperm whales, as well as observing dolphins, seals, and other exotic species. You can either take a cruise, where you can observe them from a distance, or join these amazing animals and dive in one of the best reefs in the country. Number 5. Tongariro National Park. Just a few miles away from Lake Taupo, which is New Zealand's largest lake, we have the Tongariro National Park. If you've never seen volcanic landscapes before, then the national park is definitely worth a visit. It's home to a wide variety of ecosystems, such as dense forests, herb fields, tranquil lakes, and volcanoes that are active all year round. When you arrive at the national park, Mount Ruapehu, Mount Tongariro, and Mount Nairuhoe will immediately attract your attention. To visit these stunning locations, you can start your hike at the Visitor Center. It takes around 3 hours to hike the Taranaki Falls. Number 4. Milford Sound. The UNESCO's World Heritage Site of Milford Sound is hands down one of the world's most beautiful places. Whether it's the dramatic landscapes, virgin rainforests, or the hundreds of cascading waterfalls, everything about this fjord is mind-blowing. It can be accessed by a boat or a kayak. However, if you prefer to experience the fjord from above, it's better to take a plane instead. When you see the place with your own eyes, you will realize that all of the pictures you've previously seen are incomparable to the reality of Milford Sound. If you love hiking, taking the Milford Track that starts at Lake Te Anau and ends at Milford Sound Wharf is your best option. You'll get to see the beautiful nature up close when you're taking this hiking trail. As for people who love fishing, you can visit an underwater observatory that features magnificent marine life. Number 3. Bay of Islands. When it comes to holiday destinations, the Bay of Islands is considered to be the ideal location for vacations. It comprises of 144 islands, with some more remote than others. The clear turquoise water makes it the perfect spot to observe underwater marine life, dolphins, whales, and seals. The Bay of Islands is considered the birthplace of New Zealand and offers an insight into the country's history during the European settlement in the 17th century. It boasts a fascinating and wild history. The Bay of Islands once was one of the busiest locations. However, it's now more peaceful, with no one in sight most of the time. Number 2. Christchurch. Christchurch is a vibrant city with a strong English influence. Its streets are filled with art and murals that will leave you fascinated at the sheer talent. And let's not forget about its state-of-the-art architecture that has given the city its charm and character. Despite all of that, Christchurch doesn't stray away too much from its heritage and traditional English feel. The city can either be explored by taking a Decker bus, a gondola, or the tram. However, we recommend taking a stroll on foot to take everything in and explore its many bars, restaurants, and boutiques. The Christchurch Botanic Gardens, which has won several awards since its construction, offers its visitors a whole other experience. It's where you can escape the busy city and take a breath of fresh air. The gardens are located near the Arts Center, which is where you can find a remarkable collection of historic buildings. Number 1. Queenstown. Are you an adrenaline junkie? Then Queenstown should definitely be on your bucket list. Located on the South Island, Queenstown is a magnet for people who fancy an adventure. It's bordered by the dramatic Southern Alps and overlooks the blue water of Lake Wakatipu. While you can explore the town by going on a boat ride in Lake Wakatipu, you can also rent a bicycle and explore everything around the lake's perimeter. Did you enjoy our video? Which other places in New Zealand do you think we should include in this list, and why? Let us know down in the comments section below. Well, if you love our video, subscribe to Travel Wish Feed, give us a like and share. We'll see you in our next video.